not all jobs are created equally. You might have heard some companies advertise equal opportunity employer. Well, I'm here today to tell you why most jobs, most opportunities are not equal opportunity, and what that means to your career and for your success in trying to achieve a high six-figure income. So this is what happens to most people. After high school, after college, they're trying to figure out what career to get into, what field, what jobs are out there, and they just kind of stumble into something. Their mom knows someone, or they hear about someone from something, or they see an Indeed ad, and next thing you know, they're starting their career with such and such company, right? And now, a couple years down the road, or a couple months down the road, they're thinking, how do I build the life that I want? How do I build the lifestyle that I want around this job that I have? You know, I have to work 9 to 5, and I have to do this, and I have to do this, and all this stuff, right? Well, that's the wrong way to go about it. But this is what 99% of the people actually do. But I want you to stop. That's the wrong way to do it. You do not want to do that. You do not want to figure out later that your job or your career is not the right opportunity, right? A career is meant to serve you in your life and take you closer to the goals and the targets that you have. So what I want you to do right now is stop, and I want you to take the time to define the lifestyle that you want. You know, I don't care if you're already in a job or whether you're in school or whatever, like, I want you to stop and define, what kind of lifestyle do I want to live? What kind of car do I want to drive? How do I want to work? Do I want to work virtual? Do I want to work in person? Do I like talking to people? Do I like organizational stuff? Like, all that stuff plays into it. I want you to define your dream, your ideal opportunity, and your ideal lifestyle, and really see what that looks like. Now, honestly, the hardest part in achieving your goals and achieving that dream lifestyle that you want is really just even knowing what you want in the first place. And a lot of people say, oh, I want this or I want that, and they don't even really know if they actually want that anyway, because they've never actually had it. So don't worry, this is totally normal to not be 100% sure on what kind of dream lifestyle you want if you feel like you don't have a grasp on that yet. What I encourage you to do is look at someone who you think has a dream lifestyle that you want, or has the lifestyle or the things that you want to achieve, and start to move in that direction. Once you pick someone out that you think is a role model, is a good emulation of what it is that you want to achieve, you start moving in that direction, and you're going to learn things along the way. So you don't have to have everything figured out up front, but you at least want some clarity, some definition of what direction you're trying to move so that you can start going in the right direction. Now that you have a clear definition, or at least some kind of vague idea of what type of lifestyle you want to live, what type of person you want to be, the things that you want to have in your life, I want to talk about the different types of opportunities that are out there and what they might mean to you. You know, there's all different kinds of forms of compensation, and there's some that are more important than others, but you have to define that based on the lifestyle that you want to live. So I'm just going to go through a few of them, and you can decide what makes most sense with the career and the lifestyle that you're trying to live. So first, you have the hourly or the salary type of income, right? Everybody knows about this. It's the traditional 9 to 5, you know, you got benefits, you probably have, you know, some security, whatever. You know that every 2 weeks you're going to get a paycheck, and you show up to work, you do your thing, whatever. This might be good for some people, but I'm guessing if you're watching this video, it's probably not for you. You probably want to achieve more, you want to make more, and we're going to dig into those. The next is commission or value-based compensation, right? This type of compensation is based off of the actions or the value that you deliver to the customer or to the company that you're working for, right? It's based specifically off of the value that you're bringing. So instead of you have to show up for this many hours, you get this much money, it's you deliver this much value, you complete this many tasks, you close this many deals, and you get paid this much. This is a great opportunity for someone who wants to make a lot of money and get ahead quick, because all you have to do is become the best, figure out how to become the best and deliver more value, and you can excel and earn much quicker. The next one is educational value, right? Maybe you get into a job or a career because you want to learn about a specific industry. A lot of people go to college for years and years just to be able to learn about an industry that when they get out of that industry, they have to go to work to learn what's actually going on, because the courses that they were taking were probably years old, and they still have to really go back to the basis and figure out what they're doing within that industry. But you can do this and totally circumvent college in the first place if you're not already past that point. Obviously, there's some career paths, there's some things that you're gonna need a degree for, like if you want to be a doctor or a lawyer or whatever, those types of traditional things, but most things you do not need a degree for. The richest man in the world right now, Elon Musk, said that he doesn't hire based off of college degrees or things like that, so that should tell you pretty clearly where things are heading in the future. And if a company like Tesla and if a leader like CEO is going out and making those claims, that's something worth paying attention to. Another type of value that you can receive from a job is called mission value, right? Maybe you have something you're super passionate about that you want to have an impact on the world. Well, working for a company or working with an individual or in a partnership can be another way where you're impacting directly the things that you care about in an opportunity. This isn't like a traditional one, but this is another thing to think about. Like, what's the bigger picture of what you're trying to accomplish with your life and your career? And that's an idea of something you get into that has alignment in those areas. equity value. Now, this strategy is something that Amazon used famously, and what they did is a lot of people had these complaints about Amazon because they weren't paying any taxes on their income, right? How can the biggest company, one of the biggest companies in the world, be making all this money and have all these employees and be selling all these products but not paying any income tax? Well, how they did that is they invested all their profits into the growth of the company, into research and development, into growth, into marketing, into all this stuff that helped them expand the company. And then what they did is they just gave the employees regular pay in addition to equity within the company, right? So Amazon made hundreds of really, really wealthy people, if not thousands, I don't know the exact statistics, but they made a lot of people a lot of money by compensating them based on equity, because they knew they were investing, they were working, and they were putting their sweat equity into the growth of a company that they would be compensated for as well. So this is a great thing to plug into. You don't have to be the entrepreneur or the person that's out there building a business. You can literally just plug into an existing company or an existing leader that's willing to give you a piece of the pie for your talents and resources. So this can be a great option as well. That brings me to the last form of compensation in an opportunity, and that is mentorship value, right? I talked about educational value, learning an industry or a skill set, but mentorship value, right? Back in the day, apprenticeship was a huge thing, and it's hugely underrated. Going to work under someone that you can learn tactical skills and knowledge from is huge. This can shortcut your learning curve dramatically and also teach you things that you would never learn in a classroom, that you're never going to learn in a course or otherwise, right? Work underneath someone that has the skills and the attributes that you want, and that will get you ahead leaps and bounds. That has been a huge piece for me as well in my career early on, is working underneath people, successful CEOs, successful salespeople, and really watching them. That is going to advance your education and your knowledge so much quicker. So those are some of the different ways that you can get value from your efforts and from your work. If you're only thinking in a monetary value, if you're only thinking of, oh, this is the base salary, this is my hourly rate, you're thinking about it all wrong. And if you want to get ahead, if you want to achieve financial freedom, if you want to make high six figures and build passive income and wealth long term, you have to start to think outside the box. And you have to start to think about, what are the other ways that I can create value for the economy and the marketplace and myself as well. So I hope this has been helpful to you. Take this blueprint that I gave you, lay it out for yourself. What is the vision that I want to create? What is the lifestyle that I want to live? What is the impact that I want to have? At least get a general idea. Now that you have that road mapped out, look for different opportunities that have different forms of compensation that align most closely with the value and with the opportunity that you would like to have for your dream lifestyle. So I hope this has been valuable. Click the link below if you want to learn some more about what we do here at Winner's Circle. Subscribe, click the like button, show me some love if you appreciate this. Let me know in the comments. If you hate it, if you love it, let me know down below so I can help you out further. Till next time, guys, peace out. We'll see you soon.